Okay, so I wasn't going to stream, and then I thought to myself, why the hell am I not streaming? I'm playing the game, doing well, so here I am, and now here are the relics that we've picked up along the way. Decided to take the fusion hammer after the first boss because I got the toxic egg. I thought that was a good kind of offset to that. Got the specimen, strawberry, a little bit of extra health, just picked up an oddly smooth stone, and I just defeated the burning elite in Act 2 to gain the tungsten rod, which is going to be quite the boon when we make it to the heart, if we make it to the heart, that is. Managed to defeat a nice early elite here. Burning elite, it was the Book of Stabbing. I did some shenanigans with the Nightmare Plus and the Malaise, basically plucked his wings or blunted his blade to the point where he just did 0 damage. I think he had -8 strength in total, so yeah, that was quite nice. I've also got a Adrenaline Plus from the Match a Pair card unknown square, which was really nice. The deck is looking pretty strong in terms of energy gain here. It's a bit of a mishmash. The reason I took deadly poison is because I needed a bit of extra damage, and also if I can get a catalyst, we can pretty much, well, we can do some pretty nasty stuff with that. So yeah, what we're going to do is crack on up the Spire. Well, once we defeat this gremlin leader. This is we're against the automaton in Act 2, defeat the slime boss in Act 1. Yeah, we've got some decent-ish pathways going on here. Got a free elite path, which is pretty good. So let's see what we can do here. First of all, let's play Adrenaline. Then let's get some better cards in my hand, like these. Well, you're not doing a lot of damage, are you? Let's get a Whale Laid Plans. I've probably got quite a few wounds in my deck now, thanks to him. Do I go for a backflip? Yeah, let's see if we can draw anything else here. Let's just do some damage for now. And then save these two. Well Laid Plans, excellent card. It was the last upgrade I did before the slime boss. When I got the fusion hammer, I kind of debated between a few cards being upgraded, but that was the pick, and I'm glad it was, because I wouldn't have been able to upgrade it now because of said fusion hammer. Do I go for a backflip here? Let's see what we can get. Okay, and then just save these. No point in overblocking right now. Hoping that everything looks and sounds okay out there. The levels seem to be bouncing around on my audio mixer nicely, so I'm just going to entrust that that is okay. I suppose I'll find out at some point when I download the stream at the end, which I shall be uploading to YouTube. Oh, and there's the catalyst. Absolutely, we take that with Nightmare and a deadly poison. Backflip is also a nice pick here. I'm not taking Run for Narle, just because I don't think this is the deck for it, and I don't feel confident in playing this card. It's quite finicky to get around. So yeah, Catalyst, absolutely. We don't have much poison generation at this point in now, but we will absolutely be trying to pick up as much as possible at this point. So I should definitely be going this way. I was kind of debating going this way just because I have the meal ticket, but to be honest, I can't actually gain anything from the rest sites other than health and the key now that I have the fusion hammer, and also I have bugger all gold, so why even bother? Let's see what we get here. We get Warpaint, upgrade 2 skills. So that is essentially going to be acrobatics, defend, or a survivor. I actually feel okay about that. I wouldn't mind getting defense upgraded. Acrobatics would be a nice upgrade too. So would Survivor. All of those sound good. The only thing I'm thinking is, would I be able to get something better later on? And the other thing I'm thinking right now is, this is going to help me out immediately. So let's do it. 2 defense, I'm happy with that. So yeah, let's try and take on another elite here. We'll probably... oh, it's the Book of Stabbing again. Let's see if we can get some malaising on the go here. Looks like I should be able to. Now, do I just go straight in with a malaise? I think so on this one. Now I can block, so he's got -5 strength and weakened. That is going to severely hinder him from doing anything to me. Is it him? Is it her? I don't really know. It's not really clear, I suppose, is it? Let's get rid of that. Give him a bit more weakened, just in case that wasn't enough. And then just defend. I'm not going to play the Nightmare, because I don't think there was anything really worth nightmaring there. Here's Catalyst, and here's Well Laid Plans. And here's also not enough block. So we're going to take 8 damage here. It's not nice, but it's okay. Hopefully, I mean, even if... the thing is, right, I'm almost certainly going to be resting at rest sites from now on, so... okay, Deadly Poison and Catalyst are here. Let's just pop them off straight away, I think. I'm not going to wait for the Well Laid Plans. Let's block a little bit and do some damage. Let's take this. Yes, and this. Okay. 1 by 6. Okay. Let's go for this. Give him some of that. Adrenaline. Not that I even need to, really, because he is dead thanks to the poison. And yeah. Nice easy fight. Taking 8 damage from the Book of Stabbing, I'll take that. Captain's Wheel, now that is nice. 3rd turn, 18 block. That's a good pickup. Cunning Pot, and what do we get here? Some decent options, actually. Both upgraded. I really want a little bit more poison. Probably a Bouncing Flask. More poison and more draw, so... do I go for a backflip? 9 block. Plus draw 2. Or Escape Plan is also solid. I think I'd rather take another backflip, to be honest. Okay, let's push on. Okay. Let's not lose all of my gold. I think we can take these guys. I think one thing the deck is lacking is any kind of AoE at this point. But that's fine. Let's see, what do I do here? Draw some better cards, potentially. Wait, Well Laid Plans, yes. Another reason why I took the poison earlier on is because I had the specimen, and where I was against the slime boss, I thought that was a nice compliment to that. Can I defeat you? I can. So I don't need to block. What cards do I want to keep? Maybe these 2? Wait. Okay, you're dead. Let's keep those 2. Let's get a quick tipple of water. Ah, it's nice and cold. Okay, let's see what we get here. Get Terror. I guess I go for Romeo. Let's draw some more cards. Get a Tactician. Let's go for a redraw and calculate gamble. Not great. Acro, got plenty of energy here. God, that's not nice. They've done a bit of a number on my block here, haven't they? Luckily though, my damage is unhindered. So maybe I should have used that. I don't think it would have really mattered. We got a full block right now, so let's just deal the deeps. Keep those. Okay, and now Catalyst? No. No, that was in my opening hand, wasn't it? Okay, we get basically a full block here. Survivor, Tactician, why not? Could draw some more cards. Okay, Glass Knife. That is enough to defeat you. Why not play that too though? Lovely jubbly. Get Red Mask. It's okay, I guess. It will knock off a bit of the automatons. What's it called? Artifact, so that's something at least. Not really too keen on this. Dodge and roll is okay, I guess. Do I really need more block right now? Maybe I do, but I don't think it's dodge and roll. Let's put it that way. Let's actually go for another fight. Do get some good, get some unknown squares, tiles in this act. Let's see what we get here. Okay, do I go for a relic? I don't want another curse. I don't have much money. Okay, a kunai. Okay, great. That's a good pickup. We're going to rest. Because I can't upgrade. And then who do I want to fight here? Let's just stick to the original path. Okay, here we go. Oh, we've got some interesting choices here. Let's do that first. I could Nightmare the Backstab, actually. I could Nightmare Blade Dance and get an immense amount of extra kunai procs next turn. In fact, I might even do that. But then, am I even going to be able to play them all? Because I could be... I don't have any block. Oh, I have used a block already, haven't I? So maybe I just Nightmare Backstab? Or do I Nightmare Malaise? All good options. I could also Nightmare Catalyst, but I don't actually have anything to capitalize upon with that. So I think I'm going to go for Backstab. Let's get some nice kunai procs on the go. Give myself lots of extra dexterity, fire off the malaise as well. Keep him nice and weak. Okay. Let's see what we draw first. We may get... No, we don't get Terror. Okay, let's just beat you up. Can I defeat you? I can. Let's play well-laid plans. Oh, crikey. Keep over these. Captain's Wheel. And let's go for that. Okay. Why not calculate gamble? I've got plenty of energy here. I'm going to have even more next turn. Just get rid of that. Yeah, keep both of these, and then that should be enough to defeat you, I think. Yeah, definitely. You're toast, Mystic. Warm, buttery toast. 2 strikes is enough, but why not do a bit more? Reflex is nice. Deflect is also nice. That's, do I want more block? I did just take this and this. Do I want more draw? More draw can get me to more block, right? I'm going to take this. And then we rest. Yeah. Why not have full health with your automaton here? Okay. Let's play this straight away, I think. Or, no, let's go for an acro first. Okay. Get rid of his artifact, or strip a little bit of his artifact off. Just do a little bit of damage here. Get those Kuno procs going. I could do even more damage. Why wouldn't I do more damage? Okay, summons his little minions. They're going to steal my cards. Ooh, now here's a thing. Do I Nightmare Adrenaline? That is a very tempting offer. Do I Nightmare Adrenaline? I'm not sure if that's a trick or not that the game is playing on me. It would be very useful. I would prefer to Nightmare Catalyst. I think if anything's going to win me the battle here, it's going to be that. I don't actually have that option right now, though. I think this is a trick. I'm not going to do it. Okay, we get well-laid plans. Makes me even happier that I didn't do that. So what do we go for here? I don't want to play Count Gamble. I think I'm just going to beat up this guy. 11 block. And then just leave it there, I think. I suppose I could... Well, there's no real need to play that right now, is there? I don't think they can... taking malaise. Doing 4 damage to me. You're taking reflex, okay. Here's 18 block. Not that I really need it right now. Okay, this is nice. Let's get Terror down on you. Tactician is pretty good. What card did you take? You took reflex, didn't you? I could get that back. No, let's leave it. Let's keep beating you up. I've got enough block here, so there's no need for me to play Calculated Gamble right now. I think we can take it fairly easy. Now that his artifact's stripped off, that's one piece to the puzzle here. $12 times 2, and there's Catalyst. We don't have any poison down at the moment. Let's get you... Let's backflip first. Let's backflip again. Okay, that's a bit nicer. No damage here. Something to note. I've got loads of block. Why am I blocking even more? Let's get some actual damage cards. I don't want that yet because it's not any use to me right now, so let's just beat you up a little bit. Keep these two. And now we just need the deadly poison. Okay, he's going to defend, and then I believe he does Hyper Beam next turn. But what I can do here is beat you up. Play Backflip first. Okay, there's Deadly Poison. So do I Survivor, Tactician, Deadly Poison, then Nightmare the Catalyst. So I now have 4 Catalysts. Let's keep... what do I keep? I keep the Deflect just in case. Or is the Reflex a better option? What do I have in terms of discard here? I have 2 free cards. Okay, it's a pretty high probability that I'm going to get something that can help me out here. Okay. Here's the big Chumbawamba. I don't get any cards that discard. Brutal. Can weaken you though, that's something at least. I have 2 defend cards. So let's play this. Play one of these. So hold on, can't I just defeat you? 54 times 3. And then this times 3. Yeah, now you're just dead. Too easy. Too easy. Here's my block pot. Okay, we get another Nightmare. We get a Burst. Burst is also good. Your next 2 skills are played twice. It's a nice, cheaper alternative to Nightmare. Also works with Nightmare. Adrenaline Plus is also just amazing. Some good options, really. I could do some Nightmaring into Nightmaring. That's quite a tough one, actually. Adrenaline kind of springboards the deck a little bit, and then it's kind of done with. Nightmare is a little bit useless when it's not coupled up with other cards, whereas Burst is kind of always good here, I think. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay, we get a Black Star, a Ring of the Serpent, or a Sacred Bark. I do have 2 potions. I don't have an effective way of getting many more potions at this point. This is kind of hit and miss depending on the elite layout and also how well we dispatch the elites. More card draw is just kind of solid here, I think. Whereas these 2 are a bit ropey for me. I feel like this is the safe option. This could be really good. This could also be really good. But I feel like with the current set of relics I've got, I think I'm going to go with this. It makes my turn 1 a little bit naffer, but overall... I mean, essentially going into Act 3, all the fights are going to go on for a longer time. So this is better in the long run, opposed to having like a strong turn 1. So I think I'm going to go for that. Okay, I shall allow you to mull over the act layout here while I quickly nip to get some water. Okie dokie. So what have we got going on here? Exactly, where are the elites? Did I make a mistake in not taking the Black Star? Looks like there are a few free elite paths, but in fact this one's pretty good. Might even be taking that. Where are the shops though? That's also important to me. Got one up here which is quite nice. What do I want to be going for here? The idea of free elites sounds nice. This path is actually looking very good. I could also go this way. I need to go to a rest site as well, don't I? Let's see. Obviously I can't get any upgrades because of my fusion hammer. But I do need to get a key. And also healing is just nice. Let me just grab my... Got some beeping going on. I did? Yeah, okay, cool. Wouldn't mind going to a later shop if I could. Get some more bank value. If I go this way, it means I'll do a double heal, which I'm not... but then it does this way as well. Not too keen on doing that, to be honest. I guess I don't mind not going to a rest site. So... I usually like to go to a rest site before I fight the first elite, but because I don't have any way to upgrade at the rest site, then there's not massively too much point in me doing that, I guess. So... let's see. I mean, this path is pretty solid over here. It's also got a nice fork in case I feel like I don't want to go this way. Means I get to go to a second shop as well. Either that or I go this way. Then I don't get a heal. What about this way though? Get a shop here. 2 elites, maybe 3 elites, some options. Maybe a 3rd elite later on. The only reason I don't like that is because I could get severely beaten up somewhere along the way here. Or do I just believe in myself? Maybe that's the real option here. Get a heal here. Does feel like a severe lack of healing that way. This way kind of feels like too much healing. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it is just this way, you know? Go like this, get a couple of question marks, go for that elite. If we're doing really bad, we can go this way. And if we're doing well, we can go this way, potentially go to another shop. Anyway, 2 rest sites, that should be enough to get a key. The shop's going to give me a heal. Some decent options here, I think. Yep, let's have a quick drink of water. Oh yeah, delicious. Okay, these guys. Last time I came against these guys, they really gave me a hard time. I wonder if it'll be the same now. So, let's see what else I can draw here. We get an adrenaline plus. Maybe I should nightmare that. In fact, I am going to nightmare that. Still haven't got any other poison cards as of yet. That's a little bit worrying. Let's tick up the old kunai. Okay, not bad at all. Play the last defend, go for a full block. Looks good. So we've got 3 adrenaline pluses coming next turn. That should springboard us into some decent things. Let's hope we get a few things that can capitalise upon that. Yeah, let's deadly poison you. perhaps even leave you to wither on the vine there. Okay, we want some cards that discard if I can. Let's play this. Definitely play well laid plans. Let's keep going. How much damage am I taking here? 18, 29, 31, 41 damage, so 8 plus 8. It's not quite a full block, but I think I'm okay with that. Doing something like this. Do I want to keep drawing? Go on then, see what we can get. Okay, nothing too great here. Although this will give me a full block, I believe. Now I can take these, and next turn should be pretty solid. If I can get any cards that discard, that is. The full block is nice though. So, oh, okay, we got a burst. Let's do that. Burst Catalyst. So now we've basically, well, it's looking pretty good at this point, isn't it? Let's burst both of these two. Burst that. I think if I kill you... There's not much point in me doing anything else here, is there? Let's keep concentrate. Let's concentrate really hard. Basically we've won here. The poison's been transferred over to this Darkling thanks to the specimen. So yeah, it's over. It's all over for you, specimen. No, you're not a specimen, are you? You're a Darkling. Just keep those two, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Get a skill pot. Eviscerate, outmaneuver, set up. No, we don't want any of this. Do I want a skill pot over a block pot? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Or maybe I do, because I do get a lot of dexterity increases, don't I? Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, let's push up. Okay, these guys can be a bit tricky. It's quite a difficult fight. But I feel pretty confident in the deck is going to pull through for this, so let's go for it. And we get a rare relic. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's use the skill pot straight away. Next turn, your attack damage. So I get a blur. That's basically the best thing I can hope for here. Do I just get a blur and... I think so. Try and knock out my kunai proc as much as possible. There's an extra dexterity. Another extra dexterity. We're not going to get any more than that, so we block for 8. Blur lets me keep my block for next turn, but we're not going to have any block because we're taking 8 damage. These guys are going to flood my deck with burns, and I'm going to forget that I've got a tungsten rod, so I don't take as much as I thought I was going to. So let's concentrate on you. Go for an acro. Get rid of that. To think about this. If I poison you, and then that's not a bad way of blocking. I could alternatively well laid plans and then block. And then I would also keep some cards, would mean you would take less damage for now. Let's do it like that, because you're not dying this turn, essentially, are you? So... I think we go like that. Taking more damage, though. It is a difficult fight, this one. It's the only thing. Hopefully I'm going to get richly rewarded for it, though. Okay. Got some options here. I think I do have to burst my defend, though. I could get an extra kunai proc. I do have extra block for my captain's wheel, which is nice. But it's not enough. What I can do, though, is neutralise both of you. And then... probably deadly poison. And then leave it there. Let's keep these two. Because Nightmare is a bit of a win condition. These guys are scaling, so every turn that passes they get an extra 5 strength. Okay. Give me some better cards, please. Let's play this now. It's a lot of damage coming right at me. A lot of damage. How many of these do I get? 3. So I could get slightly more damage. Yeah, let's absolutely play this. Kill you. Get a kunai proc. Get more defense. Keep this and... I guess this. Not too sure on that one. Poison gets transferred to you. He's gaining even more strength. Okay, nice. Let's play that. We get Catalyst. Do I Nightmare the Catalyst? It's kind of expensive, right? Triple... I think we should just be fine doing it like this. Could even draw lots of cards here, couldn't I? Let's get some guaranteed block and then go like that. Oh god. There's a lot more burns in my deck than I thought. Taking 8 here. Okay, so I've got enough block. Let's do this then. Keep these two. So you're dead next turn. Took a little bit of damage, but I suspected we would again in this fight. There we go. Not too bad. We get a lizard tail, giving us a little bit of a buffer zone in case I die. Hopefully that just won't happen. We get an acrobatics or a deflect. I like both of those options. I don't like concentrate. I've got one of those and it's not bringing me a great deal of value. But maybe it would if I had more cards. Let's go for acro on that one. Second question mark of the act. Okay, we get lose sneaky strike. Don't particularly want to lose a defend. I don't think I mind losing sneaky strike though. It's kind of done what it needs to do. It's one of the early pickups I took. In fact, it was the first pickup I took. These were transformed to gain a curse at the beginning of the run. So I think Sneaky Strike can go now. Then, do I need damage options? Maybe I need better damage options than an upgraded Sneaky Strike. Losing a defend. It's definitely not channel. We're keeping well laid plans. Lose defend or lose Sneaky Strike. Because it's not like it's awful in the deck. I guess I'll lose defend. Try and pick something a bit better up. And then I go here? Or do I go here? Let's go this way. Ornamental Fan, another Concentrate. Could have picked up my Sneaky Strike again. Potions are nice too. Slingshot isn't awful, I guess. Ornamental Fan's okay. Question card, is it too late for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more fights. Not taking Mayhem, not taking any of these. Do I need another poison source? Do I want another well-laid plans? These are the questions I need to ask myself. I think, yeah, maybe having this is actually not half bad. Don't have another shop. Maybe I've got another shop. Depends how we do after this elite. Other than that, I take the question card, which will seriously open up. I mean, I could take both of these. Ornamental Fan, I don't feel too keen on that. Although I am getting a lot of free hits in one turn, so it's not awful, is it? Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn and gain 4 block. It's a tough one. Removing strikes is also an option here too. Strength pot isn't bad. Poison pot is also really useful. Okay, let's say this is like Reptomancer. Well, let's say it's the giant head. I definitely want that. I think I take this no matter what, right? But then, do I even want any of these? Reptomancer. How do I defeat Reptomancer? Having this isn't really going to help me that much against her. It's all going to be down to the poison, isn't it? So maybe I go for this. Even this poison pot is tempting over these, to be honest. I could go for this and a remove. Feels a little bit late in the day for a question card. But then we do have the toxic egg, so I might get the pot and go for a remove, to be honest. Yeah, let's do it. Get rid of a strike. And give me that. And also this. Skill pot could get me out of a sticky situation as well. Skill pot could get me out of a sticky situation. Okay, let's see if we made the right choices there. Let's play this. We need block. Get burst. Get adrenaline. I could have burst that adrenaline. Why didn't I do that? Let's just start swinging at things. Let's calculate gamble. I will draw an extra 3 cards because of that. Okay. Let's play Blade Dance first. because otherwise my hand is going to be clogged up. Then we play aggro, discard this. Probably play well-laid plans. And then go like... Hang on, I can do more shenanigans here, can't I? Let's go like this. Yeah, just poison you, and then Nightmare the Catalyst, right? And then Catalyst you now. And then Catalyst, transfer the poison over to Starmie over here. And then we should be sorted. Okay, here we go. 60, let's just keep going. 540 poison is now your 540 poison. Suck on that, pineapple. Liquid Bronze is a really good end game potion for the heart. It could mitigate a lot of damage I need to deal against him. But how do I feel about keeping it until the end of the game? I feel like... I feel like I might need to use this or this over it. I mean, as soon as we get the catalysts off, that's going to be the plan for the heart, is to do the catalyst maneuver with Nightmare or Burst or something of that nature, so I think I might leave that on the ground for now. Probably might take a Blade Dance here. Gonna increase my kunai procs. Do I feel like I need them though? Kind of. It's a tough one. Blade Dance or... Go on, I'll take it. Okay, we get Rest Sight. I think I'm gonna just recall now. I can't smith because of my fusion hammer. So let's get that done and dusted. Where's the chest? Okay. So we have to get the chest for the third key. Okay, we get Nemesis here, and we also have Malaise first turn. I am half tempted to just play that. To be honest, I don't really have many other options here, do I? So if I do that, it's going to be 5, so he will do 0 damage, I believe. No, he's still going to do damage. So I'm going to take 9, unfortunately. Why did that not do... Oh wait, I've got the tungsten rod anyway. But why didn't that go to 0 though? Surely my 3 times 5 minus 5 and weekend is enough to... you know, to put that to 0 times 5, or 0, 3 times 5, 3 times 0. Anyway, not going to think about it too much right now. Let's increase my block as much as possible. I only have 1 block card here, but thanks to my kunai, I know I'm only doing 1 damage a pop here, but I'm getting as much block as I can. Do I play my skill pot here? If I don't, then I'm taking 19 damage. That's not... I do have a Rest Sight next, though. Is a skill pot worth playing to mitigate 19 damage? I think it might be. Not that it's doing that anyway, but... I could play a Doppelganger here. Either that or Deadly Poison. Let's go Doppel. Forget about the strike. Not going to gain much from that. To be honest, I was hoping for some kind of block card there. Leg sweep, preferably, would have been good. Okay, let's just start knocking up the poison. And then hopefully we can get to Let's slow down a bit here. I'm going a bit too fast. Let's play that. So we've got the poison. I think I'm going to calculated gamble. Or do I concentrate first? Wait a minute, where is... Catalyst has already gone by me, hasn't it? So yeah, we definitely want to well-laid plans. So maybe well-laid plans, concentrate. Backflip? Interesting. It's not as if I can get to the cards that I want to do the combo anyway, so... Okay, now we've got lots of cards to do the combo with. There's not much point in me doing more damage right now, so maybe I just keep these two. And I could have kept Burst instead of Nightmare. But I feel pretty confident. We have very much plucked the wings or blunted the scythe of the Nemesis here. He's not doing a lot of damage at all, really. So let's thin out our hand a bit, ready for an Acrobatics Plus. Let's get rid of that. Keep putting poison on you. Keep getting those kunai procs. Gain a little bit of block. Good tactician, but what's the point really? I don't need any more block or anything like that. I could just adrenaline now. Would I prefer to keep that? Let's keep it. Let's also do a flying knee. Let's get some extra energy for next turn. Extra dexterity as well. Okay, nice. Not too shabby. Where's that catalyst though? That's what I'm wondering. Do I go for... let's go for adrenaline first. Backflip. I need a fair chunk of block here, don't I? Let's get rid of some things. Deadly poison. Play Blade Dance. Play the other Blade Dance. Probably Backflip, right? I still need some block. There's Catalyst. Okay, so I could burst Catalyst, but wouldn't I just prefer to Nightmare it and... so that's going to do it twice. So what's that? Let's do a quick calculation here. 26 times 3 equals 78 times 3 equals... okay, so you just die because of that, so let's do that. There we go. Nothing to it. Boom. Bottled Tornado. Don't I only have well-laid plans? I do. Well, what's in this pack first? Another Acro Plus. Does the deck want more draw? Probably. Certainly doesn't want any of the other two options here. I think I will take the Bottled Tornado. Having that on turn 1 is going to be pretty useful. So I think I'm going to go this way. I don't really have enough money to gain enough from going to that shop. I do get a heal from going to it, but to be honest, we're going to be pretty much full health from this. Anyway, okay, let's see. I'm missing out on a Bottled Flame. So what could I have done with that realistically? Nothing great, to be honest. So the other relic I took from the earlier chest, instead of taking the key, was the war paint, and it upgraded 2 defense here, so I'm pretty happy about that. This isn't a great option for me right now, so let's grab the key and we are set to face against the heart. Now we've got a triple jaw worm and not a great turn 1, to be honest. Got no block cards. Nothing, no draw cards. Let's at least do that to you. I guess go for this one because it's buffing. I've got well-laid plans, but there's nothing for me to plan out at the moment. Other than me getting eaten by 2 jaw worms. Don't have any other rest sites until the end now. Yeah, it could be getting interesting. Could be getting interesting here. Let's go for an acro. Discard the tactician. Let's just concentrate on one of you, I guess. They're all buffing, aren't they? Do I just go for a straight count gamble, or do I defend? There's a lot of decent cards I could draw into with a calculated gamble. I do have enough block here, and I also have well-laid plans as well, so maybe I should just stick to what I've got. I do have a lot of energy spare though. Next turn I get block because of my captain's wheel, that's something to note. So let's just keep it like this and like that. Potentially a lot of damage coming my way next turn. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's go with this. Lots of draw. Let's probably play these blade dances now, right? Because otherwise I won't be able to. At least play one of them. Let's just go for this front one, I think. Do I acro? Or do I save the acro? Could just kill you now. Yeah, let's let him wither on the vine now. Probably leave it there. I don't think I want to draw into anything else right now, because I won't have the energy to spend it. Polo Visky asks, what mods am I using? These are the mods I'm using. I've got base mod, easel, which I believe is to help me plot out the course here. I could be wrong about that. Oh no, sorry, that's map marks. Map marks helps me plot out the map here with the color wheel. And then I've also got info mod, which I can't remember what even does. They're all quality of life mods though, they don't make the game any easier in any kind of way. Relic stats allows me to see extra info here. As you can see, I can see how much dexterity I've gained from my kunai procs, as well as per turn and per combat. It's just kind of interesting. And bestiary allows me to see, I can't remember how to even get that one up, but it allows me to see stats on certain on the enemies. How do I get that up? Oh, there we go. So it's a shift right click, so now I can see what the jewel worm could potentially be doing. How do I get off there? There we go. So it doesn't actually make the game any easier, because all of this information can be looked up whenever I wanted to anyway. So yeah. So what am I doing here? Maybe playing this, probably concentrating. I've got plenty of block, that's for sure. Deadly poison. Catalyst is down there somewhere. Could thin the hand out a bit. Alternatively, I could go like this. I think that seems pretty solid. Okay, here we go. It's Nightmare the Catalyst. And then you are now dead. Probably should have played the deadly poison first, but it doesn't actually matter, because all the poison is going to be transferred to him after he dies. Is that it? Don't really need to do anything else, do I? Let's keep an energy for next turn. And yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's not enough poison. Oh wait, hold on. Totally forgot about this. Okay, let's see. Oh, we get a burst as well. Okay, just for fun, let's see how much poison we can put on this bad boy. 6,561 poison. Brutal. Let's give him a strike as well, just so he knows I mean business. Leave it there. Boom. Suck on that pineapple. Get an essence of steel. Leg sweep is here. So is deflect. Oh, the one that shows the odds. Yeah, which one does that? That must be info mod as well then. That must be what info mod does. Yeah, it's really useful. Again, you can just calculate that yourself. It's a little bit complicated to do, but it isn't actually kind of like classed as cheating the game. Like, the game is still as hard as it is. But yeah, let's see here. Leg sweep or deflect. I do like free things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is nice to know. Very useful. Caltrops is actually okay here too because of the heart. But to be honest, if we're doing 6,000 poison to a jawworm, then the heart shouldn't be a problem damage-wise. But what will be a problem with the heart is getting enough block. So I think maybe deflect is the way forward here. Overall though, it's a fairly confident run at the moment. I have said this before and been defeated before I've even got to the last boss of this act, so I'm not... I don't want to, you know, say I'm going to win too much here, because it could potentially not happen. Let's start off with an acro, get rid of a strike. Let's get sneaky on the old tentacle. Backstab. I guess adrenaline. Let's see what we can get here. Tactician is nice because I can do this with it. And then what? Need to thin my hand out a bit. Let's definitely play well laid plans and deadly poison. This guy's got a fair chunk of health, so I feel like the catalyst maneuver is the best way to defeat him. So where do I go from here? Fly knee? I'm actually tempted to do a calculated gamble, if anything. So tempted that I'm going to do it. Okay. Deadly poison, neutralize, a bit more neutralizing. Could malaise. I think I'd prefer to draw more cards. Try and get to something that I actually need. So maybe even draw a little bit more. Okay. Okay, not great. So what do I want to do here? I think I'm just going to increase my dexterity as much as possible. Now I could concentrate and do a bit more damage, but I think I would prefer to just keep my hand as it is. Maybe take this and this. Leave everything else for the graveyard, or the discard pile as it's known on here. Okay, we get Catalyst, we also get Nightmare, we're also taking 30 damage, so a lot of things to note here. So I could do that. And then I have... Then again, I could also just burst. That's not going to be enough to kill him though, unfortunately. But it will mean I won't take any damage. So that means... Alternatively, I could wait till next turn, as I do have well-laid plans. So I could keep the burst. But then what do I get here? 23 block. So what's that going to put him on? How much poison? 13 times 3 is 39. 39 times 3. Isn't that just enough to kill him, or more or less? I think it is, right? 117 plus a strike. Nothing to it. That does actually proc before he dies. That's something to note for future games. Okay, I got an energy pot and some gold. Let's drop that on the floor and take this. This is definitely going to become more handy to me, I think. We get another Malaise plus. It's pretty good. Okay. Alright mate, cheers for that. Have a good one. Hopefully I can defeat the heart. Malaise... Is a second Malaise worth taking? I think it might be. In fact, I'm almost sure it is. Let's move on to the elite. Okay, Repto. She's probably the one I was most afraid of. And here we have some interesting options. What do I go for here? I don't have any block, but then I'm also only taking barely any damage. I kind of like these two. I've also got well-laid plans. This is a nice combo, kind of. Not exactly useful to me at the moment. I think I'd rather just keep the burst on me for now. Do some damage to the, what are they called? Daggers. Bit of a Friday night name, but here's what it is. And then I just leave it there, I think. Do I keep Nightmare Burst? Or do I keep the Calculated Gamble in case everything goes tits up? I'm gonna risk it. I am gonna risk it. Probably shouldn't be risking it, but... Ow. Okay, now we've got some big damage coming my way. Luckily we've got some cards to mitigate that. So I could burst the adrenaline. I think that's a pretty good idea. Maybe just play this first. Deadly Poison on Repto here. Burst, adrenaline, lots of energy, lots of cards. More deflecting. Now I have to remember that I'm going to play... My next card is also going to be bursted as well. I could burst the Nightmare and Nightmare the Malaises. And then just Malaise the buggery out of Repto. That could be... You know what? I'm going to do it. I'll do it to this as well. Okay, this should be interesting now. So you're going to give me 4, correct? Let's do that, because I want to kill you, if I can. Also going to give me some extra dexterity there. Let's play acrobatics. Discard this. Okay, we get a terror, that's quite nice. We'll use that on Repto. Also weaken Repto for now. Probably play Deflect, right? Do I have another Blade Dance in here? I do. I want... yeah, let's do this. Okay, we get a Concentrate, that's quite nice. Let's get rid of that. Let's just downright kill you. I don't think I want this. I think I need to defend a bit, don't I? In fact, I need to defend quite a lot. What am I taking here? 24, 29, 38, 42 damage, I believe. So, got 1 energy left. I could concentrate. No, I could concentrate and get more energy to use Malaise on Repto. That would actually be pretty good, right? Would that be better than 11 block? I think it is, right? Because now you're losing... okay, not as much as I thought. So, am I taking a bit of damage here? I am. Should have taken... yeah, I think I would have blocked slightly more. Okay, but now, here we go. Lots of Malaise. Okay. Maybe a bit too much Malaise. The thing is, I got this right, so I can use my Malaises. Let's just Malaise the hell out of Repto here. Let's do 1 on each of these too. Let's take a bit less damage here. Yeah, maybe a bit too much Malaise, but it's okay. We've got lots of block too. Use that on you. Gain 11 block. I think I'm probably taking a bit more damage. 86, yes I am. It's not nice. This fight was always going to be difficult though, I think. Ouch. Yeah, they do kamikaze, those daggers. So they do 1 turn where they hit you and also add wounds into your deck. I could be wrong about that. No, I am correct. And then they kamikaze you for 25 damage. Okay, I could Catalyst, but I don't really have much to... maybe Survivor? Let's just draw more cards. Maybe I can run into a Burst. Discard that, draw 3 cards. Play Deflect. Play Concentrate. Do I even need this much energy? I don't know. Play Glass Knife, definitely. And Blade Dance. Let's get some kunai. More dexterity is good dexterity. And then save these 2. See if we can get the Catalyst. On the go. We do not get Catalyst, but then here's Repto's damage. Not a lot at all, so let's play this first and this. Just to thin out the hand so I've got enough. Probably not going to play that if I'm honest. So backflip. What the hell is the... where's the burst? If I play it now I don't have enough, do I? Let's just play that then. Blade Dance? Why not? Keep this, keep that, and then we should be good to go. Nine damage. Okay, here we go. Deadly Poison. Burst. Okay, 153. Let's aggro for... well, why the hell not? I get burst again, really? Let's do this and this. Shouldn't matter now because you are in fact dead. As soon as Repto dies, everything else follows with it. Ancient tea set. Not too bad. Dodge and roll is block. Do I need more block? Dash is also block. I'm not taking that though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2 more fights. Let's take it. Took a lot of damage there, so we get a chest. I've already got the keys. A peace pipe. Okay. Would have been nice a little bit earlier on in the run because, well, to mitigate the fusion hammer, but I mean, it's something. It's not the worst question mark I've ever seen there. Okay, here we go. Let's get well laid plans. Just start beating you up a bit. Kunai. There we go. +1 dex. Flood my deck with burns. Luckily they're all in the discard pile though. So let's go for play deflect first. Thin out the hand. Probably get rid of dagger throw. I don't know why I want to play that sneaky strike so much because he is intangible at the moment. Kind of want to play blade dance. So maybe I should defend first. Could... it's not an awful hand really. I need a little bit more block, don't I? Let's just keep it simple here. And probably... you know, this calculate gamble is not getting a lot of play here. The thing is, where I've got well laid plans and I've got the Nightmare Burst Catalyst combo, it isn't getting a lot of use out of me. Now, Nemesis is also a very good target for melees here, so I think I might do that. Let's go for this. Tactician. I could play Burst here. We've got plenty of block. Let's go for that. Ooh, do I do it again? Yeah, let's do it again. And then we melees. Blunten up his scythe a bit there. To the point where it would just be my little plaything. Here we go. Let's go for this. Where's Nightmare? I've already gone past it? No? I already used it, didn't I? Where's Burst then? Let's thin the hand out a bit. I do need to defend. Okay. Drawing more cards. Not the worst thing. Having more energy would have been nicer though. A lot of this doesn't help me right now though. I need some block options. Let's do that. Adrenaline is here. Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate really hard. Probably lose a melees. We have a dodge and roll. It's basically enough to block here. Survivor too, let's get rid of that. Do I play Catalyst now? Probably not. Let's get a better block game. And then just melees you down. Keep those two. Okay, here we go. So we go Deadly Poison, double that, and then double this. 360 poison, and you are done for. Okay, let's see what we can get here. A pair. Not bad at all, actually. Plus 10 health. Essence of Steel is okay, but is it as okay as a Wraith form? Wraith form is nice. Backflip Plus is also nice as well. Do I really need... I mean, Wraith form plus Nightmare plus Well Laid Plans in turn 1 is good. I can't upgrade it. It could get me out of a really sticky situation, but then it could also just be a card that I don't want to draw into. This is 9 block plus drawing more cards. I do like drawing cards. It's kind of expensive as well, right? I mean, it's just such a good card though. Am I really not going to take that? My deck is almost purely skills, isn't it? When was the last time I took an attack? It was this neutralize. Wraith form. Nightmaring Wraith form is a thing, but it's not as good as Nightmaring Catalyst, is it? I think I'm just going to take the backflip here. Maybe I'm mad for doing that. I could toke, but I think I would prefer to just have an extra 26 health. I mean, if I'm going to toke anything, it's going to be a strike. So let's take a rest. Let's also take a quick break. I will be back momentarily. I'm going to wet my whistle and then proceed to the first boss of Act 3. Here we go, we have the Awakened one. Do I want to play Terror right now? This is kind of tricky actually, because once I use Nightmare, I mean I still have Burst to play with, but then also maybe I Nightmare my Catalyst but don't play all 3 of them straight away. That could be an option. I don't think I mind playing Terror on one of these, but at the same time I think I prefer to just do this. Maybe draw first. Malaise is also a nice option here. Let's get rid of one of these, I don't need that. Adrenaline, how do I deal with these two, to be fair? Guess I will play Terror on him. Not entirely sure on that one. Androgynous bird creature over here. Okay. Acro Reflex is a nice combo. Okay, interesting. Bear in mind the specimen here is going to help out quite a lot. So I can poison up these guys quite nicely. Where do I go from here though? I need a little bit more block, which I've got with this deflect. Do I do a nice bit of malaising on you? Yes, let's do that. Keep Catalyst, keep backflip. I can't really go wrong with that, can I? $15 damage. Okay, now here we go. Get a Tactician and a Sneaky Strike, but nothing to discard. Let's gain some block. Gain some more block. Could calculate gamble here, but I would prefer to keep this stuff. I've got a fair bit of block here, so why even bother? Let's just keep pecking away at this guy. Okay, so now that poison is going to transfer over to someone else in a second. I have enough block, correct? No, not quite. I guess I just start beating you up then. Let's keep this and this. No, do I want to keep that right now? Probably not. Let's rather keep this. Yeah, let's stick with that. Okay, so where's the poison going to transfer to? It's going to transfer to you. Transfers to a random enemy. Okay. Taking one, that's okay. Note that this will be severely diminished because of the melees. It also increased because I played well-laid plans, but it's too good a card not to play here in the beginning. It's pretty crucial to the deck build. Anyway, Glass Knife is kind of redundant at this point. I have 18 block anyway. Do I just kill you now? Probably, right? Well, let's backflip. Concentrate. Get rid of that. Yeah, just put that on you. Dodge and roll for next turn. Yeah, so I'll just hit you, get more. I get more dexterity that way. Block game's pretty good. It is pretty good. Okay, here comes some interesting options. I've got 11 block already thanks to dodge and roll, so we can do some shenanigans here. It's Catalyst. Sorry, we're going to Nightmare the Catalyst, so I get 3 of them next turn. Now I could save the burst and Catalyst burst for next turn. I have dodge and roll. Also going to give me some block. Yeah, let's do that. And then next turn I can burst 2 catalysts and save the other 2 for afterwards. Here we go. Here's deadly poison too, so let's do this. Triple your poison once more, and then I think we just leave it there. So I need... what do I save? What do I retain with well-laid plans? That's the question. That is the question. I need poison to get that going. So maybe it should be these 2. Although getting the melees off early is quite nice too. Burst is in my graveyard. Yeah, let's just do this. No point in me doing anything else there because she's going to die and then regenerate into her final form. Okay, here we go. Let's get weakened first of all. Maybe I go... do I deadly poison now? I think I'd rather do some blocking. Okay, not bad at all. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Draw more cards, please. Sneaky strike you. Let's get some more dexterity, please. Just keep getting down the deck as much as possible to get to what I need. And then keep these 2, I think, next turn. Keep that, keep that. 30 damage. Smackarood. 19 damage. God, who even is this? Coming at me with 14 damage. In her defense, I don't have any block cards. Let's see if we can change that. Can't. I cannot change that. I do have some options here though. I can go like this. Then I can go like that. Taking 14. Where did that come from? Sticking a void in my deck as well. Okay, this is a bit nicer. Okay, there we go. We win. Kind of ropey though. Needed some block cards at the end there. Didn't my deck didn't yield any. Okay, one boss down. When you're on Ascension 20, you have to defeat 2. So who do we get next? It's the Time Lord. Slurms Mackenzie here. Okay, not a bad opener to be honest. Not a bad opener at all. Let's do this. Gotta be careful here, don't want to play too much. In fact, let's just play that and leave it there. So his mechanic is you can only play a certain amount of moves. You can only play 12 moves per cycle. Whenever you play 12 moves, he will end your turn and also buff in strength. So you do have to be careful with the amount of cards you play. Like here, for instance. So I only have... I don't have many. I can play 4 cards. That's 1, 2, 3. Perhaps I can get better block cards. But I highly doubt it. This is going to be a bit painful. And let's malaise him. Keep Nightmare. Keep Acro. Perhaps I should have played my potion there. He's also going to make it so I can't. I'm going to have one less draw. One less card to draw next turn. Okay, now we've got some options though. Now we've got some really good options. So I could Nightmare, Burst, Nightmare, Catalyst. And then Nightmare, the Catalyst. Then I've got enough block, right? Why even bother doing anything else? Well, I can play this, can't I? There you go. Let's keep this and this, I guess. Maybe I should have kept the concentrate there, but I mean, we've won next turn, let's face it. Make that 6 catalysts. 1, 963, 2,889, 8,667. Run out of energy. I should have kept the concentrate. Oh well. See you later, Slugman. Be partying up in heaven now. Okay, here's the heart. Some poisony shivs going on there. The great coffee bean opens. Okay. So we've made it to Act 4. Not much point in me plotting out a path here because there's only one way to go. So, I get a rest site, a shop, and we fight the shield and the spear. The question is, do I heal to max HP or do I toke? I feel like toking a strike is going to be more appealing than having an extra 13 health. So let's do that. Get out of here. And let's see what we can get in here. We get a membership card. Lantern is also here. We get another reflex. Prepared is also an option. Well laid plans is here too. All in all, not a bad shop. Is it even worth me taking this though? Do I want another reflex? There's no block cards here. Gambler's Brew is an option. That could get me out of a sticky situation. Lantern is quite nice as well, although I haven't really had too much of a problem. You know what, right? Maybe I should have removed this backstab. It's kind of irritating. It's really not useful to me at all. Is that really the way to go? Because it's just 11 damage. I think I would prefer something else in my hand. I could do that and then buy a prepared. Get out of here. Okay, so now I've got an option between well laid plans and prepared. Or a fire pot, that's also there. Riddle with holes is also an option. Not one I'm going to be taking, but prepared is good for thinning out the hand. But well laid plans is just great. Am I going to be able to capitalize on having retention of 3 extra cards though? I mean, it's a nice option if it does happen. This can thin down my deck to what I want. And I do start with well laid plans, so yeah, maybe I should actually take this. Okay, here we go, full health. So yeah, I really didn't need to rest here because I had my meal ticket I almost completely forgot about. Okay, well, let's see how this goes actually. I'm not going to say it's not going to be too bad because it might very well be. But we do have Nightmare, Burst and Catalyst on turn 1 here, so could even play my Poison Pot. Certainly want to play Neutralize, get rid of your artifact there. We also need to make sure I get rid of this guy's artifact as well, that's quite important. Let's play a backflip. Okay. I mean, I've got plenty of block here, don't I? Don't need to worry about that so much. Let's play this, because I can play Tactician. Get a sneaky strike in. Okay, do I burst here? Nightmare, Catalyst. No. Burst, Nightmare, Catalyst, Deadly Poison. And then Deadly Poison could be the other burst, right? So maybe play Concentrate first here. Get rid of this and this. Now I do Burst, Nightmare, Catalyst, and Catalyst again. Deadly Poison on you, Catalyst you, and also defend. And then we're good to go. Take a little bit of damage. The only thing we need to do is we need to make sure we strip off the artifact from the spear. which we might not be able to do actually. I mean, you're dead. Do I play another one so I have an extra card to acro? I don't think it matters too much. Let's see what we can get. We get a neutralize. Boom. Neutralize and a malaise. Let's just do that to you as well, why not? Actually take a damage then. Which I didn't need to. Boom. Now it's just you. Okay, very comfortable fight. Deadly poison. Let's get 3,342 poison, and then let's make it 10,026 poison. Dear. Never stood a chance, did you, shield? Boom! Suck on that pineapple. We get a paper crane. That's really, really good. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25%. So, yeah. We do a lot of weakening things. So, and here at the final hour, we get a bouncing flask or a crippling cloud. Maybe crippling cloud, to be honest, because we are doing so many shenanigans with these catalysts. But then doesn't the part have artifact as well? I think it does at some point, doesn't it? So maybe this is actually a better option. Okay, here we go. The big fight. Okay, so with the heart you have the beat of death. Whenever you play a card you take 2 damage. So we need to make sure we've got enough defense before we start slapping away at him. I'm going to play my plated armor here. So let's get this up first. We also get deflect, that's nice. So, well-laid plans needs to be played. Absolutely. I think we play adrenaline. Essentially, if we've got extra block here, then we want to be playing cards. Let's set off Bouncing Flask. And let's concentrate these two. Okay, we get a malaise. That could be a very good malaise. I'm doing it. Do I poison pot as well? Why not? Let's just get that down. Let's keep this as well. That could be quite useful if we draw into any of our discarding shenanigans. Okay, so now we get our deck flooded with garbage, and he also does these things to us. Luckily, we have plenty of ways to defend against this. Okay, this frail is pretty annoying though, to be honest. Either way, let's see what we can get out of the bag here. We are going to survive this hit no matter what happens. Could go for a count gamble here. It's kind of difficult for me to get my blade dances out without taking damage. I would like to get some extra dexterity. So the question is, I don't have a lot of block here, do I? Do I just block what I can, take this, take it on the chin, get down to deadly poison? If I do this, I'll get more dexterity, but then I also take 8 damage, so it's kind of tough. Let's just do that. Let's keep acrobatics and calculated gamble just in case. Okay, taking 24 damage here. It's kind of rough. So make that 23. Now we're taking no damage though, so that's quite nice. We also have no block cards. Could even be a calculated gamble here. I don't need block cards still, I've got plenty of block here. So maybe I should start knocking out the... gain some dexterity. And then continue to malaise. Or, no, let's go for a count gamble, because we'll gain energy. Okay, not great. Okay, here's Nightmare though. Catalyst is coming up. Let's gain some more dexterity while we can. And then I think just leave it there. Keep these two. Yes, because next turn he will buff, I believe. In fact, let's check on that with Bestiary here. What are you doing? Starts with Deliberate, every 3 turns uses buff, otherwise has an equal chance of either using blood shots followed by Echo, followed by blood shots. Additional buffs go in order as follows. Artifact 2. So if he does Artifact, does that mean the... does that mean Catalyst gets blocked? Either way, let's play dodge and roll. What do I play? Burst. Do I just burst Nightmare now? Burst, dodge and roll, Nightmare. In fact, let's just ooh, is this going to be a bit too much in my hand? Definitely want to play dodge and roll. Maybe I should keep that for next turn then. Get 2 of those down. Let's get those cards out of the way too. He's not doing any damage this turn, so... and then keep this. Definitely keep a defend. It's kind of scary, though we are getting 18 block next turn, so we should be okay. Okay, yeah, so poison is still there, so does that mean... yeah, there's 1, 2, and defend for now, yeah. Here comes 4 damage. Less than that, 3 damage. 2 times 15. Play this. Could play Malaise here. Let's do that first. Backflip. Concentrate. Those 2. Survivor. Backflip. Okay, and then Malaise you. Keep both of these. So it's also good to note that the heart can only take 200 damage per turn, so even though we have 500 damage and it's a kill, he can't die next turn. Or this turn, whatever. I should have blocked first there, why didn't I do that? There we go. It's kind of pointless me doing this, to be honest, but if anything, what we can do though... let's do an acro. Get rid of that. Why not calculate a gamble? Play this. And my turn. Like that and like that. Please don't say he's going to debuff the poison. Okay, we're good. 28 damage. So play defend, deflect. Can actually play this. Get a kunai proc. Gain more block. Here's another catalyst. Save that just in case. Taking 2 or 3 even. Okay, and now you're dead, I believe. Just in case, let's play dodge and roll. And acro. Scalp over those. One, two. Calculate a gamble. Backflip. Backflip. Defend. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've won here anyway, but I just want to make sure. Let's just do what we can here. And burst. And what would I keep here? Probably, maybe not that actually. This and this. Boom. Wasn't a full stream, but the heart is defeated. First time. 2 hours 40. Ah, feels good. Have to click silent escapes into the night. No more tears. Proceed. We got a silent beta card art. Combo. Play 20 cards in a single turn. Huh, that's pretty cool. Well fed. Heartbreaker. Ascension 20, plus 5% score per ascension level. Oof. Boss is slain. Very nice. And then we get the credits. Ah, feels good. Feels really good. Let's exit though. I've seen that credits enough times now. The Spire sweeps. And so they will return in Spire 2, I assume. Who knows how good that's going to be. This game is a very tough act to follow. This is probably the most polished game I've ever played in my life. Also one of the top 10 games I've ever played in my life. And I've played a fair few. I've been playing games since I was, oh crikey, before I can even remember my earliest memories. I was probably playing games. So yeah, it's quite the accolade to say that this is one of the best games I've ever played. And I think I've been playing it for less than a year. I'm certainly over 400 hours into it though. But yeah, it feels good to defeat a heart on stream. I'm going to leave it there for now. I might come back a little bit later and play some more. But I'm going to end on a high right now. Grab some lunch. And try and do some productive things that isn't gaming. So yeah, I shall say smoke me a kipper, because I will be back for breakfast.